If there is one name in modern cinema that symbolizes dedication, daring, and a relentless pursuit of excellence, it's Tom Cruise. From his breakout role in Risky Business to redefining action cinema in Top Gun, Maverick, Cruise has remained an enduring presence on the silver screen for over 4 decades. This is the then versus now journey of a boy with a troubled past who became a box office titan, stunt performer, and arguably the last true Hollywood megastar, proving time and again that he doesn't age, he evolves. Born Thomas Cruise, Mapother on July 3, 1962, in Syracuse, New York, Cruise had anything but a smooth childhood. He grew up in near poverty and struggled with dyslexia. His father was abusive, and the family moved frequently, making young Tom feel like an outsider. But what he lacked in stability, he made up for in ambition. After briefly considering a career as a priest, Cruise found theater in high school, and everything changed. With charisma, discipline, and fierce intensity, Cruise began chasing acting with tunnel vision. Cruise's screen debut came with a small role in Endless Love, 1981, followed by supporting roles in Taps and The Outsiders. But it was 1983's Risky Business that turned him into a sensation. Dancing in socks and underwear to old-time rock and roll, Cruise became a cultural icon overnight. The momentum kept building. All the Right Moves 1983, Legend 1985, and then the jet-fueled smash hit Top Gun 1986 as Pete Maverick Mitchell. Cruise became the face of 1980s American bravado and the undisputed heartthrob of his generation. Cruise wasn't content being a pretty face. He sought artistic credibility, collaborating with top-tier directors, The Color of Money 1986, with Martin Scorsese, Rain Man 1988, with Barry Levinson, Born on the 4th of July 1989, with Oliver Stone. In the latter, he portrayed paralyzed Vietnam veteran Ron Kovic, earning his first Academy Award nomination and a Golden Globe win. Throughout the 90s, Cruise balanced blockbuster appeal with critically acclaimed performances. A Few Good Men 1992, The Firm 1993, Interview with the Vampire 1994, Jerry Maguire 1996. His second Oscar nomination, Magnolia 1999, third Oscar nod for a supporting role. Hay was not just a star, he was a serious actor. In 1996, Cruise launched what would become his defining franchise, Mission Impossible. Ethan Hunt. Cruise combined espionage, intensity, and breathtaking stunts. But he wasn't just the star, he was the producer, shaping the series from behind the scenes. Each installment raised the bar. Hanging from wires in Langley, climbing the Burj Khalifa halo, jumping from 25,000 feet, clinging to planes during takeoff. Franchise became one of the most successful in cinema history, with over $3.5 billion earned worldwide. The 2000s were a time of highs and public scrutiny. Cruise delivered memorable roles. Vanilla Sky, 2001, Minority Report, 2002, with Steven Spielberg, The Last Samurai, 2003, Collateral, 2004. Showcasing him as a villain. War of the Worlds, 2005, but controversy began to swirl. His outspoken defense of Scientology, criticism of psychiatry, and infamous Oprah couch jumping during his relationship with Katie Holmes made headlines. His public image took a hit, but his box office draw remained remarkably strong. While other stars relied on CGI and body doubles, Cruise did the opposite. He leaned harder into practical stunts, pushing his physical limits with every role. In Edge of Tomorrow 2014, Cruise redefined sci-fi action. In American-Made 2017, he flew planes. In Mission Impossible Fallout 2018, he performed a halo jump and broke his ankle leaping across buildings and kept filming. His commitment turned even skeptics into fans. He wasn't just playing action, he was living it. In 2022, Cruise returned to the role that made him a star with Top Gun. Maverick, the film, delayed by COVID-19, became a global event. Critics and audiences were stunned. Practical aerial stunts, emotional storytelling, a respectful nod to nostalgia with new age thrill. The film earned over $1.5 billion and became the highest-grossing movie of Cruise's career. At nearly 60 years old, Cruise delivered his biggest hit ever, proving again that he was not slowing down. In an era of streaming, franchises, and superhero fatigue, Cruise stands almost alone as the last actor who can open a movie on name alone. Remains committed to theaters, famously refusing to send Maverick to streaming during the pandemic. He champions moviegoing as an experience, working with directors, crew, and co-stars to make every film count. His work ethic is legendary. Colleagues describe him as the first to arrive, last to leave. He trains obsessively for every stunt, knows every angle, and demands excellence. At 60+, Cruise is still Ethan Hunt, still outpacing competitors half his age, and doing it with a smile. Cruise is intensely private about his personal life now. Following 3 high-profile marriages to Mimi Rogers, Nicole Kidman, and Katie Holmes, and a deep association with Scientology, he rarely discusses anything beyond his films. He has 3 children and lives a highly disciplined life. While the tabloids speculate, Cruise stays focused on his work. Cruise's legacy is multifaceted. As an actor, he balanced art and commerce with skill as a producer. He revolutionized what a star could control as a stunt performer. He redefined action. A film advocate, he protected the theatrical experience. His influence on cinema is undeniable. He built franchises, trusted audiences, and never coasted. Then a dyslexic teen from a broken home, dancing in his underwear and chasing opportunity now. A billion-dollar brand. Respected stuntman and global legend of film, Tom Cruise didn't just stay famous. He earned his place. Every day, every film, every stunt. He's outlasted generations, survived scandals, and made history, all while racing fighter jets, climbing skyscrapers, and holding on to helicopters with his bare hands. Tom Cruise's story isn't just about fame, it's about obsession with excellence. He's not here to play it safe. He's here to push boundaries, physical, cinematic, and personal. In the end, he doesn't just play heroes. He works like one dot, and if there's one thing you can count on, it's this. He'll be back running full speed, leaping into danger, chasing perfection.